Hey guys, welcome to Happy Coding for Everyone channel. Let's start from where we left in our previous tutorial. We will have a look at function in this tutorial. Function is a set of statements that performs a task. Let's declare our first function. We need to use function keyword for it. Let me comment them out first. Then function, we need to assign a name for our function. Say something and curly brace. You can assign any name you want for function name. It is depend on you. But just be careful assigning a meaningful name. Inside of curly braces is body of our function. Let's display a message by using our function. Console log, how are you? And we need to put our semicolon. As you notice, we don't have to use semicolon end of our function. Let's call our function, say something, then braces, then semicolon. Let's save it and have a look at it. You see guys, we see our take from our function. Let's make it more interesting. I want to add a variable in Barak. Let's say your name. You can add any text you want. That text means your name is just an input for just only this function. And I want to use that parameter in our console log text. I'm going to use that parameter between you and question mark. And I want to put a comma, then apostrophe, then I need to use plus sign, and our parameter, it means your name, and we need to add another plus, then we need to use another apostrophe because that question mark and those things are string. I'm just connecting that strings with our parameter. Now we need to pass a value when we call the function. So I am calling function here. Let me make it wider for you guys. And I need to send an argument. Let's say David. Let's save it and have a look at it. You see guys, how are you, David? You can send any name you want. It is dynamic. Let's say Mark. Let's save it and have a look at it. See guys, or you can use that function more than one. Let me copy and paste and let's say David, then save it and have a look at it. You see guys, we see both of them. That name and that name is an argument for our function, but your name is a parameter for our function. So that is the difference. We call that things argument and we call that things as parameter. Let's make it more interesting our function by adding second parameter. Let's say your last name. Let's add our second parameter in our console log text. I want to put a space between first name and last name. So I just need to put apostrophe, then space, then plus, then test our second parameter and another plus. We use plus signs for concatenation. Let me make it wider and let me get it down. Can make that one commented out and let's save it and have a look at it. We see how are you David and undefined. We see undefined because we haven't sent second parameter and we see default value. As you may remember, undefined is a default value in JavaScript. Let's send second brown. Let's save it and have a look at it. You see guys, we see first name and last name. So we use two parameters in our function and two arguments in our function. Let's create another function. I want to create another function to calculate our age. Let me comment them out and that one too. And let's create our second function. Function my age, and our parameter is going to be date of birth and curly brace. I need to create a variable to find out our current year. Let current year and new date dot get full year. The date object is an inbuilt data type of JavaScript language. It is used to work with dates and times. The date object is created by using new keyword, as you see, and we are using the type to fetch full year. And I just need to return the result. Return current year minus date of birth. By the way, that one must be B. As I said before, you can assign any name you want as a parameter. DOB is representing date of birth and semicolon. And let's call our function console log my age, and we need to send an argument, let's say 1990, then semicolon. Let's save it and have a look at it. You see guys, it's showing our age. 1990 is our date of birth, so it is representing DOB. And then current year is our current year. It's going to update itself every year because we are using date object. So it is dynamic. That's all for now. Thank you so much for watching it. See you in the next video.